What you need to know about the athletic scholarships in the United States. If you're really good at sports, you might get that scholarship and you might even study for free just based on your athletic talent. Hi there, my name is Maria Gurieva. I'm the founder of StudyAmerica, and we help international students from all over the world get accepted to top US universities and get financial aid. So let's talk about the athletic scholarships, dive deeper into the details so that you know if you can qualify and study in the University of the United States for free just because you're really great at sports and nothing else matters. Let's go. And it's important to know that sports is a huge industry, and especially huge among colleges, because colleges devote a lot of money to develop their sports and also do raise a lot of money from their contribution to sports. There are a lot of championships between universities, and those students who participate in those college championships, first of all, they're being watched by the entire country because this can get really intense. And then also, one of the summers during their studies, they might go and participate in the Olympic Games, and it happens a lot. So the level of sports at universities is really huge. There's a lot of money, it's a huge industry, and of course the level has to be also really high. We're talking about the Olympic level of your skill. For example, there's USC, the University of Southern California, which is located in Los Angeles, and they're extremely proud of their athletic programs and of their scholarships and of their success in different championships. And this is a very common practice that every time there is Olympic Games in the world, a lot of students just go and participate in the Olympic Games, and then they come back and continue their studies. And if your athletic achievement is really high, then you can study at a US university for free. Well, there are a few things to consider. First of all, there is an organization called NCAA, and this organization is in charge of everything that is about this whole side of academic life, of the university life, this whole athletic side of it. They control everything. They are in charge of all these championships. They're in charge of programs at universities. They are the organization that keeps control of all of it. And on their website, you can actually learn more about athletic scholarships, get more into details, but I'll give you a glimpse of all those details. There are 3 divisions, and different universities are parts of different divisions. Division 1 is the most prestigious, the biggest division, and top universities, huge universities with very developed, with very talented athletic students. They are in Division 1. So the most prestigious division is Division 1, and it is only open to pretty large universities which have the whole variety of different sports that are played there, and their level is really high, and the size of the universities are really high. Most private universities are there, and the entire Ivy League is in the Division 1. And over there, if you are applying to a university from Division 1, and if you have exceptional talent in sports, you can get full financial aid. They are actually really looking forward to have some talented students. There's also Division 2, which also has a really high level, but normally has a little smaller colleges, and the financial aid over there can be somewhat limited, but they still do have athletic scholarships. And there's also Division 3, which consists of small colleges, and they have limited number of sports that are available on campus, and also they cannot provide any athletic scholarships. They are forbidden from doing that. So if you are considering getting full financial aid, of course you probably will look at Division 1. And in order to see if you qualify, well, you need to compare your talent to the talent of students who are competing right now at that university. So you can go and either on the NCAA website or on university websites, you can find those sections of the website and find the information about tournaments, about championships, about any competitions that are happening, and get to know the team, get to know the trainer, the coach, and also compare your results that you already have with the level of that team. And if you see that you're pretty qualified, then definitely you need to apply. And then there's a good idea to also contact the coach and let him or her know about your achievements in sports, and then probably go from there. They will probably give you a lot of details of how the application process works to be considered for that athletic scholarship. Of course, if your level of sports is not that high, you are not competing in international championships or national championships, and you're not close to the Olympic level, then be realistic about your chances. However, you can still be considered for Division II, which also provides athletic scholarships, but a little bit smaller. They do not provide the full cost of attendance. However, you can combine that with other forms of financial aid. You can also get merit-based aid for your academic achievements. You can also get need-based, maybe, financial aid. And then the combination of those types of aid can help you study in a Division II university and study there for free. It's important to be realistic, and being realistic is not that hard. You have your athletic achievements, and you just go and compare them to the level of the team. It's also important to know that if you are considering getting full financial aid, the types of sport that can give you a full ride of scholarship is the most popular sports, which have a lot of people attracted to that kind of sport. It's very competitive sports that people love watching. And of course it is football, it is soccer, it is basketball, it's also volleyball and gymnastics. So if you're into one of those sports, then you can totally consider yourself for athletic scholarship, which can give you full ride in Division I. So those sports attract the most money and also, of course, give the most amount of financial aid. So if you're into that kind of sports, you're very lucky. Another thing is that if you have very cool achievements in sports, then it's kind of logical that you might have less achievements in the academics because you probably devoted a lot of time to your development in sports. And universities do know that, so if you're applying for an athletic scholarship and you have extraordinary achievement in that sport, then they are not as strict about your academic achievements. So with the athletic scholarship and with that special talent, it's a little bit easier on the academic side to get into a university. If you show them your talent and they really want to get you because they know that they can win having you, they will probably provide you full financial aid, and they will probably be okay with your low SAT scores or TOEFL scores or your grades. It's understandable and it's logical. However, at the university, you will still need to provide them with good academic achievements, at least normal academic achievements. So it doesn't mean that you're just gonna play and just forget about studying. You will have to study there. This is why they gave you money, to play and to study. And this is why you went to this university. Also, the athletic scholarships normally are given for 1 year. And you need to prove that you deserve getting it for another year, and then for the third year, and then for the fourth year, by your athletic achievements and by your academic achievements. But of course, if you're into sports, it's definitely a great idea. And even if it's definitely a good benefit for your application, and even if you're not an Olympic champion, or if you're not even close to being an Olympian champion, and you are just doing sports for yourself, it's also a great asset to any application. You probably won't qualify for an athletic scholarship, but sport looks great on any application because it means that you're a leader, it means that you're a good team player, and it means that you're goal-oriented. It means a lot of things that are really nice to have on your application. If your achievements are remarkable, you can get full financial aid just for that talent, and you can make it a little bit easier for yourself in terms of the academic side of your application. And I had students who applied for an athletic scholarship, got full ride, and didn't really have to care that much about the application. Yes, they did have to pass the SAT and the TOEFL test, they did have to write essays, but they were told specifically by the coach at the university that they do not have to care that much, and that they just need to meet the requirements, but the actual requirements of the level of those elements of the application are super low. So just send some scores, just send some essays, because we already want you. And this is what happens with athletes, and of course this is a great benefit for the athletes that this can happen, but of course at the same time it's extremely hard to get to that level, and this is truly remarkable, and this is why you get some of the benefits of the lower expectations from your academic side. I hope this video was useful for you, and if you want to get into a top US university, get financial aid, definitely check out my free masterclass where I talk about the steps necessary to take in order to get into the university of your dream and study there for free. I'll share my story of getting into Columbia University and also stories of my students who got into Ivy League and many other top US universities and studied there for free. Do not miss this free masterclass, the link is in the description. And if you like this video, please press the like button and share your thoughts in the comments. Also, please let me know what other topics I should describe in this channel, what other topics you would like to learn more about. Maybe it's about the athletic scholarship or anything else in the admissions process or even outside of the admissions process to the United States. And definitely do not forget to subscribe to my channel. There are a lot of very useful videos about the admissions to the United States. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next videos and on my free masterclass. Bye bye!